we are looking at the 87 FC Pro Live Locatelli. He's 6'1", medium height, 4-star, 3-star. Plays centre mid or CDM. Has really good defending stats. Now, they would be much higher if it wasn't for that low header and accuracy. You're looking at 90 plus here, that's for sure. Great stamina, really good composure, dribbling, ball control, fantastic short pass and long pass. In terms of play styles, we've got incisive, long ball, tiki-taka, and relentless, which means he cannot get tired after playing. Now, we will cover how the upgrades work at the end of the video, but basically, Cohen, who's in Group B, if he gets 10 points, he gets a 2+ in-form upgrade, 1 regular playstyle and an alternative position. If he qualifies into the finals, he gets an upgrade again with 1 in-form and a playstyle plus, and then winning it, of course, gets all the extras. Now, in terms of chem styles, we've gone for a shadow, and if we jump over to Footbin, if you have a look at his card, if we compare it to his gold card, you can see here he's got +11 on pace, +7 on physical, +4 and 3s on passing and dribbling, etc. And actual fact, wait a second, his dribbling has gone down by the looks of it. It's gone down by 4. Now, is that a mistake? Let's refresh it and see. So no, so he's, there you go. So he's got +11. So if we jump over to Footbin, you can see if you compare to his goal, he's got +11 on pace, +7s on physical and defending, +3s on passing, dribbling, and +5 on shooting. Now, as a CDM with a shadow, which is the chem style we have got on the card, you can see here when we put this shadow on, it gets him into 93 defending, 86 pace, but makes him into a 90 rated CDM. Now, I really don't think that's going to be an issue with him today. In terms of his agility and balance, yes, you could argue 68, 61 isn't great for somebody who is 6'1", 185 centimeters and a high average plus body type. But in a CDM role, you want them to be on mostly lengthy or controlled lengthy or lengthy overall, because it means they get quicker over time. And his main job is just to shut down the attack of our opponent. So that being said, we are playing in our 4-2-3-1. Let's go jump into this gameplay and see how Locatelli does for us today. Stop right there with the introduction of kits, tokens, and now evolutions needed FC points or coins to complete them. There is no better time than to head over to igdm.com. Get yourself some coins, very, very cheap, fast and reliable. Use discount code NANIC at the store and get 5% off. The link will be in the description. So with Locatelli today, we are playing in our 4-2-3-1 system. He's going to be our CDM, and his main job is basically to shut down the attack and then drive forward with the play. So we get him on the ball ready. So already, immediately, feels very quick on the left stick. Skill move animation, very good. Doesn't seem to be too slow in that sort of situation with the agility and balance. Like I was sort of saying at the beginning of the video, doesn't seem to be much of a problem. Now, his main job is to basically sit in his pocket here and just stop the attack. That's a really good pass through, though. So, unfortunately, I've gone 1 goal down. That's what happens when you're doing a commentary at the same time as playing. But he isn't going to be doing much attacking for us. He's not going to be very high up the pitch. He's going to be shutting down the attacks and sort of driving forward as he would for us. You can see here his recovery speed against Salah. And a good interception there. Great tackle. Now we've got ourselves Son through. We've got ourselves Giroud. Giroud with a great finish. And that all stemmed from Locatelli's interception. Is a tackle and then driving through with a through ball there. So fantastic from him. Exactly what we want. Let's see if we can stop his kickoff dribble. Again, he feels very quick off the ball in terms of left stick dribbling and moving. Very, very responsive. So like here, for example, he comes over just to shut down that pass. Nowhere to go for our opponent, and he gives away the ball. Now, I've got Locatelli here driving. Bit slow on the dribble. That's something to notice. Even with a shadow, not the quickest going into full speed, and that's down to the lengthy. But those passes, he's absolutely fantastic at. Again, lovely little 1-2 between him and Son. Got that space open now. We've got ourselves a corner here. Let's see if Locatelli can take penalties, free kicks, or corners. The fact we have to scroll down. So, unfortunately, he's really bad at all of them. So, we won't be taking any set pieces with him today. That is a shame. But at least we know he doesn't offer that in his game now. Got Locatelli here. Lovely pass into Son. Son turns, green time, and a lovely assist there from Locatelli in that deep role. And this is what I like about midfielders who've got really high passing. Even if they are defending, he can get those passes off into the space. So far, really impressed by this card. Doing exactly what the card would suggest. Got Giroud in between the line. What a pass. Lovely weighted into the space. Again, a lovely pass in. Giroud and a lovely assist again from Locatelli. And looks like a rage quit coming in. Because of that high passing and having the incisive pass as a play style, he basically be able to play those through balls no problem and open up the space. And you can see there, even though it's quite bad defending from our opponent, we get the space open. Very, very good game from him. Let's go jump into another one. So into our second game, not the best team we've ever seen there, but Locatelli so far has been very, very good in that role. A couple of things I will say that I don't like about the card that I've noticed is he's a bit slow going into full speed, and that's obviously down to lengthy, and that's why I think sitting in this 4-2-3-1 CDM system more than a box-to-box can be way more suited for him because he wins a lot of tackles. Does seem a little bit weak in certain situations against stronger players or taller build players. But in terms of actual skill moves, you can see there he just gets past him, no problem. When he's at full speed, he's almost unstoppable. It's like an unstoppable train. But it's hard to get him there every single time. And you can see there, even with the left stick dribbling, it's a similar sort of situation. But you're not really expecting the card to be able to do that anyway. Sometimes cards do surprise you or players do surprise you and they can do that. Now, this is where he really strives. Those through balls in every single time. They just seem to go to exactly where you want them to go, and that's down to that incisive play style. Tackling's very consistent, but again, it is manual at the end of the day, so it does depend on how good you are personally at defending or tackling, shall we say. Good left stick that time then, and we do get tackled there. Good tackle from our opponent. Locatelli on the ball. Good left stick through. He's got Sard at the bottom. Does find him. Gets a shot off and a great assist there. And looks like we're possibly getting another rage quit already. Can't handle the press of Locatelli. He has been shutting down that midfield for us and doing really, really well. Let's go jump into one game of rivals and see how he does for us in there. So we are in Elite Division, and some of you may know I don't like to review certain cards in Rivals because everybody kind of plays 5 at the back and super negative and toxic in Rivals, especially at this level as well. As you can see here, the teams are pretty good. First one, Di Natale is very, very nice. But we're going to see how Locatelli does at this level. Of course, we're not expecting him to score any goals in this. If he does, it's a bonus. But a lot of people will play exactly like this guy is playing right now, my point proving. You just swing it around the back and trying to time waste right from the start. And this is why this game is in a really weird, dire state at the moment. But let's get on with it anyway. Giving the pressure, let's reset the attack. Back to Locatelli here. Oh, it's a good breakdown there. You can see that's sort of the issue I was saying earlier with the card. Is that sort of scenario. It does take a little while to get into full speed. Now, once he's there, he's fantastic. But just trying to get him there. Right, Locatelli intercepts. Through ball straight in to Kevin De Bruyne. Gets shut down by that 71 press. No problem. Straight out of it. Straight into Locatelli. Now we've got the south of space. Good dribble out. Now we've got 2 options here. Find Giroud. One more into Son. Have to do the horrible thing of cutback. And we get that goal. And that all stemmed from Locatelli there. Getting that ball. Driving into the space. And then opening up as we have. 1 goal lead here. Very, very impressed by this card. I have to say it's playing much better than I originally thought, to be honest with you. Let's go. Counter-attack. Let's push Locatelli up just a little bit because there's not much space in midfield at the moment. Do find him here. Oh, what a touch. What a turn. What a pass. Got to shoot early. And what a save. We get ourselves a free kick. But you can see there the quick touch of Locatelli to open up the space and drive in behind. We are going to get Locatelli to take this. And what we're going to do is do a little fake run over the top. We're going to try and get a shot off with him. I know his finishing is quite low. And it's pretty predictable to do this. But sometimes you do catch people out. So let's see. Cut it back. Back into Locatelli. Takes a touch. Shot. It's gone miles wide. So it does kind of confirm he's not the best at shooting. I've also just turned my game sound on. I didn't realise it wasn't on. So we've been in silence for the first 2 games that we played. But we've got the sound on now for anyone that prefers that. Good pass in to Kevin De Bruyne. Salah. First time short, green time. Great save from the goalkeeper. Play in. Got Locatelli in the space. Good turn. Finds Nesta. We've gone for it. Why not? Keeping that pressure on. What a pass out to Salah. The Trivela and a lovely assist again from Locatelli. I'm telling you, this card, if it gets like 1 or 2 upgrades, we're looking at possibly one of the better, or if not the best, CDMs in the game. He's got some sort of cheat code when it comes to passing. Like I say, though, a bit weak in that. I hope they do fix that later on in the game. Di Natale's got through. I need Locatelli to come over. He's running. We force him into an early shot, and I don't mind that. May not look like much, but that's what you need. Oh, it's a cutback of dreams and an equally better save. And another cutback and another block. We are hanging on for dear life at the moment. Again, Locatelli driving and that attack. We have got him running through here. We're going to use him as a dummy run for a minute. There he is. Locatelli. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Oh, it's a poor shot. I just can't score with him. I'm trying my best. That's the first shot we've had on target. But he's just not that type of player to get the goals, unfortunately. Now, that's some really bad defending from me. Luckily, I read the cutback. Locatelli intercepts. Lovely ball into Giroud, and we had ourselves a perfect counter-attack. But you can see how we're using him in a really deep role. We are trying to mark the space, get those interceptions because they're so high, and then using his long pass and short pass ability to open up the space and get the pockets. Now, we should have had a goal with him. I just can't seem to score with him. It's just one of those. But I will add that he's doing so much defensive work that we are actually going to get some pace on him. We're actually going to put Son up front. And he's just getting up those chances every single time. The through balls for him are unbelievably good. But let's jump into the second half and see how we get on. Watch the cutback. We know he's trying to do it. Locatelli right there. Good positioning. Lovely through ball. Now got the counter-attack. Back at the Locatelli. He's got Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele taking too long. Good interception again. Good pass, little 1-2 if we can. Of course we can. Through ball, not quite there, but we do keep the pressure on. Back to Oh, not even to Dembele, to Kevin De Bruyne, actually. I see him. Oh, I just couldn't play it. Again, we get the pressure on. Not the best pass. We get past one tackle, right off another. Just trying to find some sort of space in this midfield. Oh, here we go. We got it now. Cut back to Kevin De Bruyne, shot, and a lovely assist. We just have to be patient in this division. And you can see there, Locatelli finally gets that bit of space. Drives past, left foot into Kevin De Bruyne, just here, bang. Then we got that green time shot into the near post. Really, really nice card. Better than I thought he was going to be. But let's go jump onto Footbin now. So in terms of price, he's about 100,000 coins. And at first I was like, why is he so expensive? To me, this is super expensive. I don't know whether the guy who's representing him is a favourite or not. All I know is Tex is like one of the best players. And you've got Anders from the RB Leipzig or Salzburg, whichever team he plays for. So I don't really know with the Juventus card if Cohen's any good or not. So please ignore anything I say about that. But in terms of what we have on offer already, he is a really good CDM. Now, Serie A does get a lot of love in EA. And what I mean by that is they get a lot of SBCs, objectives, and etc. And you can have a really strong Italian Serie A team already. Now, this card does get a couple upgrades. We are looking at one of the best CDMs in the game. You can see here that 66 finishing is absolutely true to the point. I just couldn't get a goal with him. I was trying my best. Green time and some shots, unfortunately red time and etc. But the agility and balance, you do notice it. But once you get used to his body type and his turning, it's really not an issue. You can see what we're turning and weaving. And again, because of that high short pass and long pass, he gets a lot of opportunities for you. See there, 88 short pass, 86 long pass, which is fantastic. Mix that in with incisive pass, which means through balls are going to be really good. And tiki-taka means his quick time passing. It just gets absolutely boosted. It's like a secret boost if you want. Now, if he gets a playstyle plus, something like a relentless plus, it just means he will never be tired. And for a CDM, that's what you want. Even as a super sub, let's say you go 1-0 up against a really tough opponent, he's going to be really good for you in those situations. But it's one of those cards where it's just going to be hard to link unless you've got a really good Serie A team. Overall, I think this card's fantastic. I have packed him tradable. I'm probably going to keep him and see if he gets upgraded and then do another review. If you want to know why I don't do many reviews in Rivals with certain cards, go check out the Benzema Team of the Week review. You see exactly why. A lot of people are super negative in this game. They play 5 at the back. They look for draws. It's kind of what happened in that review. So I tried to do a little bit in friendlies where there's no skill-based matchmaking and then go into a game with skill-based matchmaking and you can kind of see how he holds up. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.